Welcome, love. This is Sex, Drugs, and Sound Bowls, and I'm Jessie Siren, here to stir the cauldron with raw psycho-spiritual talks on healing, plant medicine, sex, motherhood, and the sacred chaos that cracks us open and lights the way forward. Expect deep truth and raw feels that leave you inspired, held in your humanness, and ready to take your rightful place as the creator of your own experience. With a deep breath and an open heart, let's be all the way here now. Hello and welcome back to Sex, Drugs, and Sound Bowls. I'm Jessie Siren, as always reporting live mid-mush, mid-chrysalis, mid-process, and very much mid-process today. I'm going to kind of riff. It's going to be messy. We'll uncover, we'll excavate together, and hopefully discover something new within. Today, we're going to be talking about fake nails as a portal to the divine feminine. Just grace unfolding in every moment, teaching unfolding in every moment. I get excited about things like this. So I've spent the past year with so much masculine energy around me. Two of my very closest friends outside of the bus are of the masculine persuasion, very masculine. I've got 3 young boys, all on this gray scale of feminine to masculine, very masculine energies, and my husband, very masculine energies, and that's been my world, right? I've just been kind of cycling from one to another for the past year or so, and I have very beautiful and wonderful female friends, but this has just been a season, right, of me, a lot of healing of the divine masculine within, and learning to be in good relationship, right relationship with masculine without, right? Through my children, through my friends, through my husband. And this week, my inner feminine got to just cut loose and party. My sister came into town. She lives across the country. She has 3 daughters. We hung out and just girled. We girled. We curled, we permed and dyed our eyelashes, we did our nails, we stayed up way too late talking, we ate treats, we dunked in the river, we talked about life, we laughed so hard, we cried over and over and over. It was just playful and sweet and magical. My sister always does incredible eye makeup, so this was my first time ever. Before I went out on the town on Friday night, I followed a tutorial, bought the makeup, and did my eye makeup. It's still on today. And my inner feminine it just came alive. And before we went to a concert, I did these little stick-on nails. And I'm a guitar player every day of my life for as long as I can remember, since I'm 14 years old. And so I've had fake nails maybe once or twice, my wedding and a prom, but not really outside of that, and only for like a few days to a week tops. And so having these on and never this long, having these on, I immediately felt like Edward Scissorhands. I was immediately like, oh my God, like I am a grabber. I can't tell you how many people said, ouch, when I've like reached out and accidentally like clawed a little bit, or when I've grabbed something and a nail's popped off because I grabbed it with my nail, or kids have said, ow, I've poked a nail through one of my dishwashing gloves. I ripped a hole in a garbage bag. Like I move fast and I move a little aggressively is what I'm noticing. And I was talking to my sister as soon as I put them on, even though I felt a little awkward. I couldn't even like tap the icons on my phone, or God forbid, I tried to type a letter, an email this morning on the computer, and no, that's why these nails are missing now, because I couldn't. It was like you have to hold your hands kind of flat and tap like this, and then the tip of this nail kept tapping a different key. Anyway, I digress. I kept asking my sister, for the 24 hours that they were all on my fingers, why do they feel so feminine? Why do I feel so lovely? And she said something along the lines that nails are so fun and feminine, and because they're a status symbol, they're basically like saying, I don't have to do my laundry or take my garbage out or dig in the dirt. Somebody else is doing that for me. And so I've been reflecting on that for the past day or two. And for me, this does make sense, but it's not so much lighting me up that I get to go out of the house and have people wonder, does she take her own garbage out? Like that is not the beauty or the enchantment with this for me. For me, it's the level of consciousness. Here we go. Nails as a portal to the divine feminine. My inner masculine just does. It is directive. It is focused. It is externally focused. It just moves and does. And it does it a little aggressively sometimes, right? my inner feminine is a little slower, a little more thoughtful, a little more grounded, a little more flowy. And with these nails, I've literally had to tune into that energy, be more thoughtful about how I reach out to connect, be more thoughtful about how I pick something up. I've actually literally just decided not to do some things because I'm like, God, the nails will get in the way, or like something will break off. So it's made me slow down and put my feet up a little more, even over the course of 2 days. Isn't that wild? So for me, they are a portal because the divine feminine, she plays, she luxuriates, she slows down, she moves intentionally. She rests, she plays, she laughs, she revels in her own beauty and the beauty all around her. On a deeper layer too, I was imagining if these were my real nails, not just the little stick-ons, what that would say about me and how nurtured and nourished I was. And also, like, to be able to maintain nails like this, you have to move slowly, you have to move intentionally, or something will break off. And I started to think, like, what a great practice and what a great reminder, almost like a rubber band that you snap on your wrist, right, to remind you to stop biting your nails or having that thought. These nails have given me pause and made me reflect on how I want to take care of myself and nurture myself, right? To have nails, natural nails that are this strong and lovely, I'm gonna have to really boost my nutrition, right? To keep them all uniformly long, I'm gonna have to be mindful about how I reach out and connect with the world and people and things and garbage and dishwashing gloves and dirt. I think that's literally the episode. Maybe this is the shortest episode ever, but it packed a punch for me. I loved it. And so although these nails are coming off, they're just a little too long for me to be able to play guitar or do the things that light me up even more than having nails. I do plan on taking care of my real nails and growing them out to the perfect length that I could still play guitar, but they're feminine and they're a reminder, a rubber band, if you will, on the wrist to slow down, to play, to luxuriate, to revel in my beauty and the beauty all around me, to tune in to the inner feminine and turn it up, because I'm living in such a masculine world. In order to bring that harmony, that harmonic balance, I need to honor that feminine in me that wants expressing and mirror that, right, for my children so they have, and my husband, so that I can be an example of what a healthy, nurtured, playful, taken care of feminine energy can blossom into. So I guess I have a question. So I'm gonna ask you, so I'm so excited. So what feminine practices or what ways do you express your inner feminine that are lighting you up? I want this. I need this. I want you to share your ideas. I just shared my little nail portal. I want to know because I want to start to enrich my life with more of that. I can't tell you. I feel so, I mean, maybe you can, I feel like you could see it. I feel so alive. So there's this inner harmony between the masculine and feminine energies right now that is just dancing so sweetly. And I want to keep riding that wave, even though my sister's back across the country, even though I don't get to be with my baby angels, my nieces, even when I'm not surrounded by that beautiful feminine energy, I want to be able to tune into it more and more within. So share what practices, what rubber band snaps do you enlist in your day-to-day life that help to remind you to be soft, to be rested, to be nurtured, to be playful, to be present, to be in flow, to be in beauty. I'd love to hear. Leave a comment below. And one last thing, there are still 2 spots left. 2 spots left. 2 spots left. Where are my nails? There are only 2 spots left. For Ashes to Wildflowers, our sacred women's renewal retreat. My darling, beloved, feminine friend, Kate Moon, and I co-created this really with spirit to be a place for women to do exactly what I'm sharing with you right now. To drop in, to turn up the volume on that inner feminine that wants to hold you, that wants to nurture you, that wants to slow things down enough so that you can drop in spirit, mind, heart back into your body and start to live your life again, right? To remember what it's like to be fully embodied and present, and how the magic that unfolds from that, right? When we are all the way in, when we are aligned, mind, spirit, body, heart, will. Life isn't something that you have to go out there and work for. Your purpose isn't something you have to go out there and figure out. Your purpose, right? Your purpose, your heart's desires, the next steps to achieving a fullness and a richness in life will start to unfurl like a red velvet rug in front of you. And then when we can let go of the stress, of the need to know, of the control, and we can allow universe to have all that, to take all that, when we come into alignment and we allow, we enjoy the journey and we understand that the blossoming is inevitable. And we start to see the way revealed in every single moment. 2 spots left. Click the link in the description for more information. I cannot wait to revel in the divine feminine with you. I think that's it for the day. Remember, your story and your healing, they matter more than you know. And every act of self-love, no matter how small, whether it's fake nails or taking a little time to braid your hair or going on a sacred women's renewal retreat, whatever it is, it carries, it echoes, it ripples a vibration of authentic love. And this vibration of authentic love, no strings attached, moving in the direction of what feels good, cannot help but change everything and everyone it comes into contact with. Love yourself, move in the direction of what feels good, of what feels safe, or at least of what feels better. And watch in wonder and in awe as that goodness, that sweetness, that love ripples out from inside and touches everything in your life. Love yourself. Change the world. Mwah. This podcast is here to share stories and spark curiosity, not to replace professional advice. Before diving into any psychedelics or practices we talk about here, check in with your own deep knowing, your healthcare provider, and know your local laws. Anchor in your own truth before reaching out for anything or anyone. That is the real power. And one more thing, I make this show just for you. If you're loving it, drop me a comment or review on Spotify, iTunes, or YouTube. Let me know I should keep showing up. Grateful to be here with you.